What is popping, guys? This video is gonna be more about how you get better at public speaking, how you get better at just talking to random ass people. Even if you go out on the street and you have like these preachers talking shit, you have to admire them for for like the amount of dedication they have to their craft and the amount of uncare and ungiving a fuck they have to actually go up there and fucking speak. You know what I mean? Even singers, even people like that. And really, like, it's just not, it's like, oh, it's naturally developed. It's like, bro, we all have to work towards actually getting something, you know? I mean, nothing is fucking natural. Like, some things might be easier to others than else to us, but it's like, at the end of the day, it's developed, you know? When I was in school, it was like I always used to be like going out of presentations and had no fucking script. I had no damn script. I just went out and fucking did my presentation and I fucking like pulled shit out of my ass or probably like just made a joke or anything like that, make it a little more entertaining. And it's like people will always look forward to me just going up and doing presentations because of that. Like I didn't have no fucking script. I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about most of the time. I just probably drew some shit on the board and then it was like I would go on to explain whatever the fuck I read just 5 minutes ago and just try and like run through my mind real quick, probably to make a couple of jokes and end up still getting a fucking grade, you know what I mean? So it's really, you have to develop that skill, bro. You have to develop the skill of just like not having all these rules set for yourself because a lot of us just have so many rules that we're like, oh my god, I gotta have this body language. I have to do this. I have to do that. I have to move my arms in a certain way. I have to talk in a certain way. I have to look at a certain way. I have to look at everybody. I have to do this. I have to do that. And it's like, bro, all this shit going on in your mind is really gonna just waste mental space that you could actually use to fucking talk. Really, if your point is getting across, then that's the only thing that matters at the end of the day. It doesn't matter how if you were jumping, skipping on the fucking stage. If your point got across, then that's the fucking and that's the end of the story. Like really, people like wanna like focus on all this bullshit. At the end of the day, nobody really gives a fuck, and nobody's gonna remember that shit. People only remember what you said. Only remember what what point went across. You know what I mean? So if you really want to develop the skill of social talking and doing all these type of things, all you have to do is get your fucking try to get your point across in the first fucking thing. You know what I mean? If you want to sprinkle in some of your humor in there, sprinkle it in. Who the fuck cares? Like you might have like this textbook way, like a textbook way of doing it. Like, yes, I gotta do this, I gotta do this. Like, bro, nobody cares at the end of the day, you know. As long as you get the message, as long as you get the message across, you know. And it didn't fucking fail. Like from school to high school, like I always was just like going out, no fucking script, no nothing. Just went out there and fucking like talked shit, and probably had like a little bit of knowledge on what is going on. So I would explain it in my own words, and it would be like way more entertaining than all of these people that had a script that were like just going through it like consistent motion. You know what I mean? Being really informative, but at the end of the day, nobody really gave a fuck. But it's like once you put in a little bit of your personality in there, it's like it sticks a lot better. You know what I mean? People fucking remember that shit. They won't even remember the fucking things you said. They will only remember what the fuck you were, like the jokes you were talking about, the way you said it. That's the only reason. You know what I mean? So people won't remember what you say. They'll only remember the way you say it. And the way you say it properly is to actually use your fucking own voice and use your own personality and sprinkle it in there. You know what I mean? And that's what's gonna gain you the fucking heart of people, bro. Like I got fucking the president of the high school fucking class for no reason. Like I did not fucking want that shit. I was like, bro, I'm good. And everybody's like, nah, you should be the president. I'm like, why the fuck should I be the president? You know what I mean? It's like, bro. But even outside of high school, outside of school and all of them places, like even if you go out and talk to people publicly, you know, if you're like in a group, if you're in a like self-improvement group, if you're in a fucking gym or shit like that, it's always good to actually be able to talk to a large quantity of people. And the only way you're gonna be able to do it, same thing, is good. It's like all these fucking the things that you learn in school and the high school will apply into real life, even if people say they don't really. You know what I mean? Like probably the fucking subjects don't, but it's like the way you speak to people always does. You know what I mean? So really, go out and develop the skill, bro. If you fucking like nervous and shit like that, then fucking work on it, bro. Like if you're nervous to turn on a fucking camera and actually speak like this, it's like, bro, just fucking do it and sprinkle in some of your fucking knowledge in there, bro. And it's like at the end of the day, it's up to you, bro. And you're the one that's gonna get it done. So really, catch y'all later.